Every time I wear this sweater, I feel like I just got back from a ski resort. Anyway, hello everyone, it's Sandra. Welcome to today's video. If you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Around here, we like to talk about luxury beauty products with the occasional splatter of fashion and just overall trying to buy less stuff, but really good stuff that makes us really happy and brings us a lot of joy. Why am I talking in plural? I don't know, but I'm just going to roll with it. Today's video is going to be about Project Pan 2022. I have done Project Pan for quite a few years now, and it's always such a great way to keep myself in check, to make sure I'm actually using all the beautiful beauty products that I am buying, that I'm accumulating. It's a great way to kind of check yourself. So without further ado, let's get into the products. So the first three products are the products I'm carrying over from last year's Project Pan, and they are namely my Lilah B Bronzer. I honestly can't believe how this bronzer is still going, because initially when I got this bronzer, I was like, oh, I'm going to use it up quite quickly because it's quite a small bronzer, but it definitely packs a punch. It's definitely the type of bronzer formula and color, not that you can see much of it, that I tend to gravitate towards in the fall, winter months, because in the summertime I like something a bit more intense, something a bit more sculpting. So hopefully by the end of this winter, in the next 3 months, I will be finishing this up, because I'm excited to play with some other bronzers. I've been neglecting a lot of my other bronzers just in favor of this because I've just been really trying to use it up. And I've also been using it as eyeshadow, just throwing it in the crease in the days in which I just want to do a quick little everyday look. But yeah, this is still going, so this is what I'm still going to be trying to use up. Shockingly, I did not finish my Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in last year's Project Pan. I thought for sure I would use it up in 2021, but it's also still kicking. And I think because, you know, the pandemic is not over, it's still raging, lip products have definitely taken a back seat. And the lip product category in general is definitely something that I need to stop buying, because clearly I'm not using it up at the rate that I'm buying or, you know, even receiving in PR. I am a lot more careful about the products that I do receive in PR nowadays. I'm extremely thankful to have the opportunity to receive some products to test out, but I'm definitely a lot more selective in what I say yes to, and I'm only trying to bring into my life, whether I'm buying it, whether I'm accepting it from a brand, I'm trying to only bring things that I know I'm going to use, that I know are going to be a good fit for my channel. So anyway, long story short, lipstick is still kicking. This is not called Bond Girl anymore. It's called Mi Kiss, and it's a beautiful lipstick. I'm wearing it today. I'm wearing it just kind of like on the outside with a little bit of some other stuff that I'll be showing you in a bit. It's a beautiful color, a color that I can easily wear every single day. When I'm working from home, I'm not, I'm just downstairs at my desk, working away. I don't really reapply lipstick throughout the day. Very rarely do I remember. So I definitely use up lipsticks a lot slower than I used to. Lip balms, I do still go through at the same rate. Lip balms and lip liners, for some reason, I still go through those. But when it comes to actual lipsticks, because I have so many, because I get distracted, I kind of keep playing with different colors and stuff like that, definitely not using them as quickly. And I'm very curious about your lipstick habits from the last couple of years. Have you noticed a change as well? Are you still doing the same? Let me know. Let's chat about it. I'm always curious about other people's routines and what works for them. Long-winded way of me telling you that Charlotte Tilbury Bond Girl is still going to be in my Project Pan. And then the other item is this powder. This is the Sicily Blurring HD powder. This is a beautiful powder. It's a great touch-up powder. The only reason it's in my Project Pan, it's because I know myself and I tend to go overboard with complexion products really easily. It's another category where I really love to accumulate stuff. And there are so many pressed powders I want to try, but I'm just trying to be more strict with myself, and all the products that I want to try do the same thing as this. They're in the same category of product, and it just makes no sense for me to have more than one going at the same time. They do the same thing. So that's just a category where I'm trying to be more strict with like a one in, one out policy. The next category is foundation, and I have 3 foundations I am going to be striving to use up in this year, and I actually really like all of these foundations. There's nothing wrong with them. I just have too many foundations that are open right now. And I did like a mini foundation anti-haul on my Instagram stories not that long ago, and I noticed that all 3 of the new foundation launches that were tempting me, they were all kind of the same thing. They were all just like light to medium coverage, nice like skin-like finish, or you know, a subtle glow. And then I thought to myself, I have that already. I already have that in my drawer. I should just focus on using up similar things first, and then I can look towards trying something new. And when I use these up and I do end up buying something new, that new foundation will just be so much sweeter to me. I think if you are a makeup lover, a makeup collector, you will kind of relate. Sometimes it feels good to kind of be more patient and wait for it, and then when you do get that item, it's gonna feel even sweeter. So anyway, I'm going to be using up my Pat McGrath foundation. Next up, I'm going to be using up my Giorgio Armani foundation. This is the Neo Nude foundation. This is what I'm wearing today. This, I actually, I have a love-hate relationship with it. Sometimes I wear it and I really like it. Other times I wear it and I'm like, oh, it's just doesn't jive well with my skin all the time, which is why I don't reach for it that often, just because it's kind of like a gamble. But today I ended up using this foundation actually kind of following the Lisa Eldridge patchwork skin technique, the little makeup tutorial that she did not that long ago, and I actually really enjoyed this result. I'm also going to be using up my BFF tinted serum. This is in the shade Binky. This is from Trinity London, and I do really like this, but again, I have a lot of products in this category open right now, and I just need to make my way through them because they're going to expire, you know, if I don't use them. If I just don't use up what I have open and I keep buying new stuff, that's just not sustainable. So anyway, that's it for complexion products. The next handful of products are more colorful products, and I tried, when I was selecting these, I tried to kind of just think of the oldest stuff that I had that kind of needs to be used up. That's kind of like a danger of expiration, but none of these, I mean, they all seem to perform fine, they smell fine, so I thought it would be good to put them in my project pan. The first thing is this eyeshadow, discontinued unfortunately. This is the Burberry Eye Color Cream in the shade Pink Heather. If you've been following me for a while, you will know how much I love this product. And I actually did hit pan on it in the last year. So I thought, let's just go with it and let's try to use it up this year. So I'm actually wearing this on my eyes today. It's just such a gorgeous, everyday, one and done eyeshadow for me. I love it. I will miss having this in my life. But the Chantecaille Mermaid Eye Color in Starfish is very similar. So I definitely have other colors, other products that kind of can fill the void of this. I am very guilty of kind of putting my discontinued favorites on a pedestal and just not touching them and just leaving them like for special occasions. But what if the special occasion never comes, and then I will never get to use that product again because then it gets expired, it won't perform nicely anymore, and it just ends up being like a waste. So I'm trying to stop myself from being like that and just kind of going with the flow and just using those products as much as I can. Next up is this Burberry gloss. This is the Burberry Kisses gloss in the shade Pink Mist. Just a really beautiful pink gloss. This is the oldest gloss that I have in my gloss stash. Still smells delicious, and yeah, I just want to use it up before it goes bad, because glosses, cream blushes, cream bronzers, those products tend to go bad the quickest from my experience. So I don't want this to go bad. I want to enjoy it. So this is on my list. And then this beautiful, beautiful product. I don't know if these are discontinued now, but these were just awesome. Another great everyday lip product, the Sephora Melting Lip Click in the shade 01 Caramel. That's the shade. Love it. So I'm actually wearing all the Project Pan lip products on my lips today. First, I did the Sephora Melting Lip Click. Then I did the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick just kind of on the outside of my lip to contour a little bit. And then in the center of the lips, just to add a little bit of extra juicy shine, I added a little bit of gloss. So that's it for lips. And finally, I have one liquid highlighter product that I'm also wearing today, and this was in my favorites videos so much last winter and the winter before that. I've had this for 2 years now, and it needs to be used up because I mean it has a 12-month expiration date here on the back, but it still smells fine. It still performs fine, but I just need to kind of try to use it up this year because I fear it will expire if I don't. It's the Chantecaille Liquid Lumiere in the shade Luster. It's a really, really beautiful blush topper. That's the best way to describe it. I actually did an Instagram reel. I do these Instagram reels. I try to do one a week in which I just kind of share my lip and cheek combination for that day. And the last one that I did, I used this product. As you can see, it has like this beautiful peachy pink tone to it, and it has a beautiful pearly shine, and it's not sticky, it's not greasy, it just gives the most beautiful glow to the cheeks without weighing me down, essentially. A beautiful product for all skin types. And it's great. They have different shades in it, but I think to me this is the most special, and I like to use this. So after I do my cream blush, I don't like to use this with powder blush. I only like to use this with cream blush. It's like a cream blush topper for me. So I apply my cream blush, usually using my e.l.f. brush. So first I apply my blush with this brush, and then I take a tiny amount, just like little baby pea size amount, and then I work the same brush. I just kind of work it into the palm of my hand, and I kind of use that palm of my hand to distribute the highlighter into the brush, and then I just stipple it on to the tops of my cheeks where I want that extra glow, and that's just been my favorite method of application. And then if I set it just a little bit with a really, really sheer, lightweight powder, just in the areas where I kind of want to smooth out my skin texture, and I just kind of let a little bit of gleam shine through at the tops of the cheeks. I love it, especially this time of year. This is the time of year where I can kind of get away with the most glow because I don't produce that much oil throughout the day. So time to just embrace it, slap on the glow, slap on all the cream products while I can, and enjoy them. And yeah, this is it. These are the 10 products that I'll be focusing on using up for my Project Pan this year. I strongly, strongly encourage you to try out Project Pan. If you are, if you are a beauty lover and you're trying to buy less, to buy better, to kind of learn your own beauty habits and beauty consumption, I think this is such a great exercise to do. And if you are doing Project Pan, if you're also a content creator here on YouTube, if you did a video or if you're going to do a video, send me a link to your video. I would love to watch. I would love to know what you are planning on using up this year. And if you are not a content creator but you still are doing Project Pan, write down the list of the 10 items. It doesn't have to be 10 items, it can be less or more, but let me know what Project Pan items you are going to be focusing on this year in the comments. It's going to give us a lot of satisfaction, you know what I mean? And one of my tips would be to not have any products that you hate. You know, if it feels like a true struggle to use up a particular product and you're not looking forward to it, it doesn't give you a result that you like, it doesn't make you feel good about your skin or your makeup, then allow yourself to let go of that product. It just means that product is no longer serving you, and it's okay to let it go. And it's a lesson learned. You know, it might feel bad because you spent money on that product, but ultimately it's a lesson learned, and you will hopefully not make the same mistake in the future. So my top tip would just be get items that you actually would enjoy reaching for every day, that it doesn't feel like a chore. Because if it feels like a chore, you're less likely to want to do it and want to be consistent with it, and it won't see you through the rest of the year. So that would be my one top tip if I had to share. But yeah, that's about it for me. I'll catch you in the comments. Let me know what you're planning on using up this year, and that's about it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.